Hi, I am Avril Chester, CTO of the Royal Pharmaceutical Society. I oversee the entire technology landscape for I'm going to shorten it, RPS, Royal Pharmaceutical Society, and it's an absolute privilege. There are two parts to the organisation, one which is around medicine information and how that is consumed and used within the health sector. The other side is around education and membership for pharmacists and pharmaceutical scientists. So it's really now about the strategy, how we move forward in a changing landscape in healthcare, and how do we create that digital experience that's right for either consuming the information or connecting. I love to say I read all the time, but I think I need to be honest with myself. You know what it's like at the end of the day? It's very hard to read everything. So events like this, seeing HotTopics, catching up with the network, is actually where I get the real information from. I find some of the news stories a little bit kind of out there, and actually when you're in the realities of an existing organisation, especially if they're over 100 years old and got some history, you've got to think about the practicalities of innovation. It's got to be the right type of innovation for the right reason. And I think sometimes it's very easy to get, excited about new tech. I mean, we're technologists, right? We love new tech. But what's the need? Why are you doing it? What are you trying to address? So keeping that reality by networking with HotTopics and other sort of networks, I think is really important. It's interesting because nowadays people don't blink at people moving between organisations. And when I was going through my career, I loved doing change. I love seeing how do we advance something? What can we do next? What does that mean? I'm not very good, I'm good at it, but I'm probably not interested. It's probably the main thing in sitting there ticking things along. So at every juncture when we delivered something, we'd done something, I was straight up, almost like a meerkat, like, what's next? And sometimes that wasn't within the organisation, because when I asked, they'd done that bit, they want to sit steady for a bit. And I went, okay, well, I want to stretch myself. I want to learn further. So I then went out and then sought the next role. And as I was growing sort of through my career, at that time, it wasn't really the done thing. And there was a lot of questions as, well, what do you bring? You keep hopping around. Actually, I don't hop around. I am bringing all these different facets of how change worked, didn't work, different environments. And that's what creates the richness of my experience. So just sticking to my guns, sticking to my guts, realizing that actually I want to be happy in my role, and I'm happiest when I'm stretched and pushing things and changing things and exploring things. That is okay, rather than people saying you need to stay with convention and you need to stay there for 10, 20 years. And that's not me. But that was hard to accept because I was going against the trend at the time. Oh my goodness, there's so much more still to accomplish. I feel very blessed. When I started Cancer Central, our dreams now still are to become the go-to place to find cancer information and support. And I started it, I've never been an entrepreneur, didn't know what I was doing, had no money, still have no money, but, have no money. And I was like, I know there's a need. And that comes back to what's the need. And there's so much information out there and you're endlessly searching. You may not know the keyword to search for. And actually those localized products and services cannot afford to be on the first page of an search engine. They cannot afford to do it. It might even just be a Facebook group. So how do we better connect people, bring information to them in time of need so they can get to it? So I kept asking people, and I just want to take a moment to thank my network and thank everybody that's been a part of this, because at every stage I've gone, hi, I need to do this bit next. Has anyone got any skills in this bit? And at each stage, people came in and said, hi, we can do this. We can volunteer. We can give you this piece of time. And now, company, the platform has been built from over 70,000 donated hours from over 250 individuals and 50 organizations. And that's that just takes me back. You always read terrible things in the news, but there's people that want to help. There's people that have got amazing gifts that, if you can channel, what you need and be explicit, people will support. What's next? Gosh, new platform in development. Obviously, I have to be patient on timelines because it's people's spare time. We've got a brand new cancer data model that's been sort of pulled together, a new kind of cancer search engine. We're going to be much more connecting to richness of responses when it comes out. So there's always things to do and always improvements, and then we can grow. And after that would be, for me, go for growth, go for more content, get the name out there, get people connected to more products and services, and support more people as best we can. It's a very current topic for me. In terms of the team, in terms of what we want to spend the money on, it's really, really tough. And I'm just about to approach some new recruitment. So I'm going to challenge myself on this. But I do feel it's beholden to us who work in technology. And I'm probably wrongly generalize here. I've got no facts, so this is just an impression. Because of who I talk to in terms of women in IT and women in tech, there's a lot of people that work in technology type roles that help support that. But if actually you listen to them and you question, they go, oh no, I'm not a technologist. Oh no, I don't work in technology. And I kind of blink and I sort of wonder, where's this coming from? Why are you not associating yourself with working in technology? And the first answer that comes back is, I can't code. I'm not a software developer. So I think there's a big piece here in terms of talent and attraction to actually connecting with people to say, you know what? Chatbots is the end thing, right? That's about linguistics. When we talk about design and user experience, that is psychological. When you talk about, what you connect with, and you talk about language, when you talk about business analysis, when you talk about managing things, when you talk about data and exploring and inventing, they are different skills. And I would say that technology is the most diverse skill set in any profession. So I think it's actually for us, when it comes to the talent shortage, to show, you know what, there are obviously traditional roles. There are obviously infrastructure, network, coding, but it's okay. Testing is about really throwing ideas out there and really just trying to break stuff, right? That's a different mindset, and we need to kind of get a bit more confident in saying we're technologists, and we need to be confident about career switching, and we need to encourage that. We do not need a degree. Things move on. I mean, I did a computer science-based degree back in the day, and I'll tell you, a lot of the stuff I learned then really sort of, doesn't apply, and some of it really does. Dissipation on cyborgs is, we're getting towards robots, so we might be there in my lifetime, but I think talent shortage is actually about us semi-rebranding how we are as technologists and really opening that up to all the richness of roles that encompass creating technology and maintaining technology. Next couple of months, I'm going to sit down and think through, how do I recruit myself? What does that look like? How do I appeal to sort of more diverse in thinking and just diverse in thought and diverse richness of background and experience to come into the team. And also just then delivering. Lovely having a strategy. It needs to make a difference. It needs to then be delivered. So we'll then be in deliver. And you know what? There's always having a bit of bruises and a bit of ups and downs. But, that's the excitement of it.